All set? Everybody comfortable?
Yep.
Good. Okay, boys and girls, let's continue our conversation about weather. Okay? When we talk about weather, what are some of the signs of weather that we see?
The sun.
We see the sun outside. What does the sun do for us? Keeps us warm. Keeps us warm all year long. What would happen if we didn't have the sun?
It'll be cold.
Very cold. Very cold.
It'll
Andrew?
be dark.
Yes, it would be dark. And if it's dark all the time, Andrew, what happens? Pardon me? We couldn't see. What would we need to see then? What would we have to use a lot of?
Flashlights,
Candles, flashlights, lanterns, electricity, right?
And it might freeze.
It might freeze because the sun does keep the earth warm. Good.
Clouds.
Clouds is another type of weather, isn't it? What's inside all those clouds? What did we talk about that filled up those clouds and made them big and puffy like cotton? Rain. So is rain another type of weather?
Yes.
Okay, rain, sleet. You want to raise your hand and wait to be called on. Everybody wants a turn. Caitlin? Snow. Good. When do you see snow, Caitlin? In the wintertime. Do you see it at any other time of the year?
No.
Why does it come just in the wintertime? Leslie?
But that's when it's cold enough for when the rain comes down and it freezes.
What's rain called when it freezes and falls?
Ice.
Ice. And what's that other word that's cold, freezing rain? Sleet. Sleet is another kind of weather condition, isn't it?
Overcast.
When it's overcast, what does it look like outside?
Cloudy.
Cloudy. Does the sun
Like
shine when it's
clouds.
overcast?
No.
Does it always rain when it's overcast?
No.
No, it's just kind of a foggy, dark day. Right. Are there any other kinds of weathers?
Windy.
Windy. Good for you. Windy. Can be windy at any time, can't it? Okay. Can there be wind in the wintertime? How would that wind in the wintertime feel?
Cold.
Real cold. Real cold. When else can it be windy?
Windy.
Janelle? When do you know that it's windy? Another time of the year. Emily? It can, in the fall, right. And what happens when it's windy in the fall? All those leaves come fluttering down, don't they? Falling to the ground. Okay, is there any other season when it's really windy?
Spring.
Yes. What does the wind in the springtime do? Why is it so windy? Is the wind good in the springtime?
Yeah.
Sure, it's good in the springtime.
A little bit warm, though.
It starts to get warmer, and when the wind is warmer, what do you think that brings about? What does warm wind help? It means that summer's on the way when the weather gets warmer.
It spreads seeds.
It does. You're right. The wind does spread seeds. That's how seeds travel. You're right, Jason. Good for you. I'd forgotten that. What? Were you going to say something? What about all that mud that's out there now that Kevin fell into today?
It dries up.
And what helps it to dry up?
The sun.
The sun and the
wind.
The wind. The nice warm winds. Okay. Boys and girls.
It gets better in springtime.
What gets better in springtime?
The day.
The days do. You like springtime?
Yeah, the days get longer.
The days get longer. If the days get longer, what else happens?
The nights get shorter.
The nights get shorter. And that's all a signal that what's happening?
The leaves pop up to the tree.
The leaves start to pop out again. Davidson? Any ideas, Davidson? When we have snow, we think of winter. When we have wind, we think of spring. When we have lots and lots of sunshine, we think of summer. And when we have, let's see, how can we describe our last season? We have sunny days, we have windy days. Colleen, slow down. Okay, slow down. You're way ahead of me. I can't think that fast. Slow down. Okay. How many seasons are there in a year? Four seasons. Let's see. Let's take a vote. You can only vote one time. Let's vote for our favorite season. I haven't said anything yet. Okay, wait a minute. Well, we'll start with this season. It is winter. Who likes winter better than any other season? I agree. Thumbs down to winter. I don't like winter either. It's cold. I don't like it. Let's see. After winter, we're going to get ready for spring. Who likes spring when everything starts to grow and come alive and everything is reborn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for spring. All right, after spring, let's move along into summer. Who likes summer the best? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for summer. 11. 11 for summer. Good for you, Wesley. I forgot myself. And the last season? Fall. Anybody like fall, the best of all the seasons? 1. So what's the most popular season? Summertime. Spring. And then springtime. Boys and girls, let's finish our discussion about weather by reading What Will the Weather Be Like Today? It was written by Paul Rogers. And the pictures, the book was illustrated by Kazuko. Kazuko. Very strange name. And what kind of book is this?
This is Scholastic. This one is Scholastic.
Okay, what will the weather be like today? Just at the moment when night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away, you can hear all the birds and the animals say, what will the weather be like today? Will it be windy? Look at all the signs of wind in here. How do you know it's a windy day here? Look carefully at the picture. Michelle, what do you see?
The kite is flying now.
Without the wind, would that kite go so high?
No.
Are there any other signs of wind here, Wesley?
The trees are blowing.
Sure. They're kind of bent over there, aren't they? Any other signs? Look hard. I see one other sign in here. Vernon?
The crow, the towels.
They're putting the laundry out on the line.
One more. And
The wind helps.
I know.
Wait a minute. Back up to Vernon's thing here. He says that the towels are out on the line in the windy, nice windy, sunny day. What's going to happen? Why do we put them outside?
The dry.
How are they going to dry outside, though? From the wind. The wind blows, and what happens to all the wetness inside the towels?
It blows off.
It blows off.
Very fast.
Where do you think it goes?
Into the ground? Into the clouds?
Some of it might go into the ground. Yeah. It goes back up into the air, into the clouds.
There's one more.
What's one more?
Blowing.
That's right. Look at the smoke coming out of the...
And then the sailboat. And the boat.
Oh, you're right. Sailboats on the water.
Look at.
Yeah.
The flag they tried to get. And the balloon. And the balloon.
And the flag on the lighthouse here is blowing in the wind.
And the balloon. Back hairs are flying too. And also, there's a bad closet.
Wow, you saw more than I saw. Okay, let's go on. Will it be warm? Notice the activities that we do on a warm day. We have picnics. We go swimming.
The sun's out hot. Jump
Yep, the sun is hot.
jump rope.
We play jump rope outside.
We wear t-shirts. We wear t-shirts.
Yes, and what else do we wear?
Shorts.
Shorts. We wear t-shirts and shorts. Let's go on. Will there be
Snow.
or a
Frost.
what's frost?
I know.
What's frost?
I know.
Robert? Remember what frost is? Michelle?
It's like it sticks to your window. The white thing that goes onto your window.
Yep. Yep, it's a white covering on your window. Wesley?
It's very thin ice.
Very thin ice. Good for you, Wesley. Good.
It's just like slush.
When do you see frost?
I know.
Kevin, when do you see the frost?
In the winter. Before
In the
snow
winter,
comes.
before the snow comes, on a cold. Do you see it at night? Do you see it in the afternoon?
No.
Or do you see it in the early morning?
Early morning.
In the early morning. What do we like to do when the frost is on the window
We
pane?
write our name.
We put our name inside. Okay. Or a storm. Or a storm. How do you know when a storm is about to come?